How you doing, Com?
I kept all right, man. How's it going?
Yeah, cool. I just sent you some photographs, mate, from Silly taken today.
Oh yeah. Where did you put them?
Email Paul Conibear Music.
Okay, great. Excellent. I'll check them out.
Pumpio. Absolutely.
Ah,
It was absolutely pumping.
oh, really? I've been sleeping all day. I've been up for the last couple
Yeah.
of days. I woke up at about 8:15 this evening.
Is that early or late for you?
Huh? So
Be nocturnal. Was that
just
early or
having,
late?
I'm just having breakfast, actually, with breakfast coffee. No, fucking hell.
Lovely that.
I'm top of it all. I just had Mark Howard she on on
Yeah.
a call as well. I'm trying to set up the sewer service, and I got Welshie calling me. He's on about stickers and bolts or something. He's on his way to a job. The usual thing. He's in his car, cruising like
Yeah.
that. You know what I mean? I said, well, if you got time, come on. No
Yeah.
worries. Hey, Mike. Hey, Primo. All right.
Right. How
How
are
you
you
doing?
doing?
Oh, Mike.
How's-
Yeah, good. You?
Yeah. All good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw I had Paul Milligan, Spike, on a bit of a chat earlier.
Well,
I asked him,
I haven't seen
I,
him for years.
no, he said, "Oh, when are we coming over?" I said, "Well, not at the moment." So why don't you? So I sent him a link for tonight to see if he'll come on.
No, I do ask him when I see him, but
Mm.
he moans something about his skills on computers not up to much.
Well, it's not pretty hard, is it? I mean, come
No.
on, just click on the link
An excuse, isn't it, for
twice,
many people?
click twice on the link, and you're in, basically, isn't it?
Yeah, I suppose so. Yeah, yeah, it's not difficult.
You don't even have to set up Zoom because the link takes you automatically to it.
Yeah, yeah. Anyway,
How'd the golf go on Friday, Mike?
golf. Yeah, it was good.
Yeah.
Good. Enjoyed it. Yeah, it's a bit wet underfoot.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
still nice to get out there.
Yeah. I saw Sharon and Sue. I said, "Oh, where's Mike playing golf?" He said, "Yeah,
Oh
playing
yeah,
Hi,
golf."
Gary.
Hey,
so
Gary.
Hang on.
you were with family number two.
Yes, that's John Paris and little Leo.
Yeah, you're getting a bit of a regular there now, aren't you?
I know it's costing too much money,
Yeah, yeah.
especially if my other daughter comes down with her 4 kids.
Bloody hell.
Ah,
You're a bunch
Bankrupt
of
me.
rabbits, man. The Kipper
Yeah.
family is a bunch of rabbits.
take them down the trams, the fours.
So leave them there, run off.
Right, you.
Keep up.
I noticed I didn't have it, but I see it in Mambo's Coffee. The breakfast looked quite nice in there.
Well,
They
Paris
do.
was down. I said John's partner Paris was in there yesterday morning, or this morning, and she said it was coffee was all right.
But they do those funny vegetarian rabbit dishes.
Did they?
Yeah.
All
Oh,
veg, no meat.
what they call, but all I can see, they got bits of sort of lots of rabbit food in them.
Mm.
Is it called wild something or other?
Oh, it's not actually rabbits.
Something wild bowl or something?
Butter bowl,
Yeah, that's it. Yeah,
yeah,
that's the one.
a
Yeah,
veggie bowl.
Buddha bowl.
Hi, Gap.
I am.
How you doing?
Oh,
Okay.
guys.
Okay.
I'm a carnivore, so I don't come into this conversation.
Well, so am I. But I mean, I just see he was on the menu, and you know, once I see sourdough and avocado dip or something with a poached egg, that's it. I'm gone.
Oh,
You know it's good for you.
Well, I don't know. I don't know when avocado and eggs were good for you. I mean, I think it's all food, isn't it?
Everything is good for you except
In,
except the
in
stuff that
moderation.
isn't. Except the stuff that isn't.
Exactly.
We'll put a stop to the
Very deep,
conversation.
Con.
Hello,
Huh?
Andrew, all right?
That was deep.
Very
Wasn't it?
deep.
That was very profound.
Good.
That was. I think it took me a month to work that one out.
Yeah, I can imagine. Yeah, I'm still thinking about it.
Yeah, me too. It's blown me away.
Yeah, well.
Wow, man. Oh, wow.
Sorry, who was pumping? Where was pumping? Kipper? I heard you
Silly. If Con gets the photographs up, he'll show you. I don't know how
Well,
difficult
today?
it's gone.
I'll check now.
Yeah, I was down there today, and it was really good surf coming through.
Yeah.
It's all in peaks as well, as opposed to big long lines. It was peaking. Very nice.
Yeah.
There's a bigger down west ways as I looked out just before I came on now. Black as the ace of spades down there.
Yeah, there's huge swells coming in.
Big pressure.
1 second. I'm just getting them up now, Kip, all right?
Can you say, Andrew, there's some 15-foot waves coming or something?
They said, oh, it was over a week ago. They said 15-meter waves.
15 meter.
Yeah, it's only 45 foot.
Yeah.
There we go.
Some trouble paddling out on that one.
Yeah.
Ooh, looking good on that.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Like
far.
the rainbow. Yeah.
Very tidy.
It was very clean.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Supposed to be coming up from Portugal or something, isn't it?
Yeah, you got some big long winds coming in tomorrow.
Yeah. So perhaps it was Portugal we're going to get the 15-meter.
Probably in
Yeah, it
No,
was
correct.
Yeah, it did say the other day,
I'll
Nazar,
give you the
gonna be
chance.
big.
Oh, that's
if you zoom in there, Con, you see how big those waves are actually. You can see the guys are quite small in there.
Hang on. Yeah, hang on. I'll go back a bit.
There's a lot in there, isn't it, on that
It
end?
was. It was a hell of a lot.
Oh, yeah, you see, yeah, it's got a couple of sides in it now.
I nearly
Funny.
rushed home, got my board out, but
Yeah,
got the
yeah.
better of it.
I was on my way, but I had a flat tire.
Yeah.
You had the same problem, Rod. You couldn't find your wax, is it?
Yeah, something like that, yeah. Couldn't find my wax, my wetsuit, or my shock coat, but apart from that, I was ready to go.
What did you
Yeah.
call it? A shock code? I haven't heard that for ages. A
What
shock
do they call them
code.
now? Leash, is it?
There we are, folks. Got
Yeah.
it from the kipper's mouth exactly how we used to talk in the old days. I got a shock code. That
Yeah.
was called. I'll translate that for you.
Yeah.
It's
The shock was when it wasn't tied to your foot.
fucking rope tied to your foot. Yeah, okay, excellent. Oh, it looks good, Kip. Good photo, thanks.
It was very, very good.
Nice.
Had a quick 2-minute fantasy. I was there paddling out.
No, in my fantasy, I'd be outside already. Wouldn't have to paddle out.
Oh, exactly, yeah. Cool.
My secondary question is: did you pay for the car park?
No, we don't,
No.
because we're members of the National Trust.
Mm.
Because we go there quite a lot, and if
That's-
you didn't pay, I don't think anybody would do anything anyway.
And did you go in the cafe for a cup of tea and a bit of carrot cake?
Today we didn't because we were in a rush.
Right.
Normally do. Go for a cup of coffee. Today, in the lookout.
Oh, you're losing it, Kip.
Oh, totally, yeah. We did have breakfast. Life's been a bit of a rush the last few days with family down.
Carrot cake is doing it, boy.
And it was toasted tea cake and a cup of coffee.
Oh,
They do a really nice toasted tea cake in that in the lookout.
fucking old toasted tea with loads of butter on it. Oh my god,
Yep, slapped it on.
so healthy. It's fucking cool.
What sort of day have you guys had?
What's the pub called there? I can't remember now.
Worm's Head.
Yeah, is it called the Worm's Head?
Yeah, it's the Worm's Head.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I can't remember. It used to be called something else, didn't it?
No, it's always been a woman's head.
No, there's the bar. I think is called the. Yeah, it's just a worm. Most people it's known as a worm.
Yeah. But when we went in there, I found that changed quite a lot. It was more like a sort of almost a fast food restaurant now.
You don't eat in there, I tell you.
Still,
We
it's still
did. It
Alan
was
Lloyd.
Yes.
Is it, Rob?
Is it what, mate?
Is it still Alan Lloyd?
No, it's Julian Short.
Oh, Julian Short, sorry, not
Yeah.
Alan Lloyd.
Julian, get out of my pub. I don't think I like you today. Don't
Yeah,
come back again and never darken his door.
yeah.
Short.
He's very short and slow, yeah.
He's short, very short temper.
He's got to be a fair age now, though, isn't he?
He is, yeah. He's
He
worse
was a
than ever now.
lecturer. He was a lecturer in Mount Pleasant Tech.
That's what the boys are telling me. I can't remember. I can vague memory of him.
Yeah, when I did my apprenticeship, he was
Yeah. Well,
one of the
we all
lecturers.
would have been to his lectures.
Yeah.
I was in Mount Pleasant Tech as well for my apprenticeship. I can't.
Yeah, but this was the building section, Con.
Yeah, what did he teach?
Right.
Building.
Well, I was apprentice carpenter, but I'm trying to think now because
Is this general construction? Was
Bentley
it?
Higgins and Colin Williams and George Barwick. God, I'm testing my memory now. They were like the practical lecturers, but then we had other lecturers that did draftsmanship and stuff like that.
Mm.
So he wasn't a practical bloke. He was,
No. It must have been technical draw or something like that, because I'm trying to remember now. It was me, Gary Parsons, and Pete, not Pete Siff, the other Pete.
Bureau.
Peter Rowe. We were all in the classroom, completely wrecked, and we decided to build a pyramid of chairs on top of Peter Rowe, and he couldn't get out. And he came in and he said, "What's going on, boys?" You know, we just buried him in chairs. All right, just be quiet. I'm going to carry on now.
yeah.
Good old days.
He was one of the first blokes I knew. He had a private number plate on his car. He probably still got it now.
Yeah,
I think it was
JS.
JS.
It's got 4 numbers. I
four
can't remember. It's
numbers,
got
I think.
late 4 on it, I think.
4 numbers, I think it
Yeah.
was.
How can you boys remember all these names of all these teachers and stuff?
Well, this comes down to intelligence, Con.
No, I don't. So
Okay. Oh yeah, that's what happened, didn't I?
Some people have it, some people don't.
Well, I obviously missed out.
I was talking to my uncle yesterday, and he's 87, wasn't he? Well, anyway, 87, 89. He can remember the name of all the people living in this street, the teachers. It's like got an amazing memory, all the family history. I don't know how, unbelievable.
I think
Yeah.
I've got a selective intelligence.
I think most of us have. We like to remember the nice things in life, Con.
Yeah.
Only the nice things.
The boring stuff, you don't need to remember it, do you?
No, but it's not. It's a weight on your mind, isn't it? You know.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's like in The Simpsons.
I was talking to somebody the other day in the golf club who come up to me. Oh, I forgot. This is Steve Latham.
yeah, I know that name.
Is
Yeah.
it Steve?
Vaguely.
Oh, right. I know. I think he's a couple of years older than us. But he came up and asked how everybody was. I mentioned you, Colin, because he said, "Oh, you know, what's everybody doing?" sort of thing. But he was a member at the golf club. He was.
All right.
But he just said, "Oh, who are you? What are you doing? Where's Con?" And that sort of thing. I thought for a minute you may have owed him money, Con.
I don't think so. I didn't have any money, so
I think it was Steve, but I used to know a Phil Latham, but I'm sure you Steve.
Steve Latham. It says something to me, maybe.
He was a friend of Neil.
Husbands.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I got him. Yeah.
Anyway,
Yeah.
I only mentioned that when I remember the name.
Oh yeah.
He'll be gone soon.
I'm going to be having a comeback. I'm having a comeback. I'm going back into the music.
You said last week.
Did I?
Yeah. What have you
Oh, it
recorded?
was such a long time ago.
Have you started recording stuff, man?
Am I recording you now? Yeah. Oh, I'm recording now.
Yeah, it is, because it said when I started.
Yeah. I recently.
Yeah.
A one-time fuck up. That was it.
Yeah. It's So, are you sort of? So, will you be able to travel around, Con, or what? Or will you have to have people come
No,
to
I'll
you?
be doing garden gigs. No, I'm not doing long distance ones. I'm just going to do local ones, but 120 kilometers local, you know.
You have to practice standing up.
Yeah, well, no, I'm gonna.
A long time, Con.
I'm looking for a guitarist stool on Amazon or something like that, you know.
You'll be like Val Doonigan. You'll have to have a nice jacket as well.
Yeah, nice jacket and
A woolen cardigan.
a woolen cardigan. Yeah. But I'm having my hair cut in about a week or two, and I'm having a shave as well, so it's gonna be
We
cool.
won't recognise you, Con.
No, nobody will recognize me. It'll be brilliant. And become incognito again.
Incognito.
Yeah, incognito, yeah.
Do you go somewhere to do that, Con? Or does somebody come and do it?
No, well, I had one of my exes. I know this week has been a very busy week. I've had all my exes on chat, on live chat, you know?
It's the safest way, Con.
Yeah. It's really funny. It's really
I
funny.
can't do you any damage that way.
You just talk to them all, like, you know, wow, cool. So anyhow, one of them offered to cut my hair. I said, well, okay, you're on, tidy. So I was thinking about it anyway. So cool.
And then you thought, hang about, this could be my get back time when she comes.
No,
cuts it
no,
off.
no, 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 I know. I told her, and I said, no, I'm free and single now, you know. And I stick by that.
Wishful thinking. Yeah.
No, I'm just free and single. I'm sticking by it now. I love it. It's just so good. Isn't it, Gary?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
God bless me.
If you give me a minute, I'll find out my opinion.
Those dreaded words. I keep thinking. Oh, I used to hate those words.
I love it. You know, you don't have to worry, you know, oh, did I do the dishes? Oh, fuck. I'm going to have shit when I get home. None of that.
I don't think that's top of my worry list.
No. It was just an example, Michael.
Do they flush the toilet, maybe?
Oh, yeah. Did you put the seat back down?
Yeah.
There's only one boss in our house.
And she's
Where
not
is
there
she?
at the moment.
I think I'm safe.
Yeah.
Oh, no, I can't say
Unless
that.
she watches.
Yeah, and she's out with family, you're all right.
Yeah.
There is a word to describe it, but I won't go down that path. Oh, time for a coffee.
Don't give him any
I bumped into
warning.
Biscuit on the prom this week as he was trundling along.
What
Yeah.
biscuit was?
Yeah.
Yeah, we were on a little stroll.
Very nice.
On a mission.
But I was, Sharon asked me something. When you met Marion, it was in the rank, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Was I with you or was I there that night? I seem to remember it for some reason. I seem to remember you around the corner. But I don't know why I'm thinking that.
Well, I do remember the night because I was with Des Stock,
Oh, right. Yeah.
but whoever else was there, you know, we were all there mostly on a Saturday night. I would have said.
No, I didn't go there with you, but I don't know. I seem to remember. I remember. I'm sure it was that night when you met, but there's something.
Yeah.
I just seem to. Do you know, it's a bit strange. When you used to go in down the stairs, it was a little bit on the left as you came in down the bottom.
Yeah.
Stairs. I seem to remember you sitting there, and I don't know why. But
But there was a few. It all depends what stairs you mean.
no, at the bottom floor.
Yeah, but there was one flight of stairs that came down by the women's cloakroom, wasn't there? There was one then the other side. Did you?
I don't know. I used to come in through the fire exit and go out through the main door.
We all did that.
I used to always come out of the main door. I thought there was only one door you came in. It was where the top rank sign was.
Yeah, I think
Go
that
straight
was.
down.
I think that was the main entrance. I don't ever remember sneaking in the top rank. But
You used to have to go around the back and somebody opened
Yeah.
the fire doors.
right.
But I thought when you came in, you came down one floor and it was a women's thing. You went down another floor and it was the men's cloakroom.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah, when you came down onto the ground floor of the basement, if you like.
Yeah.
So one flight of stairs you came down, and the ladies and gents toilets were there. And that was when you came out, then you were sort of facing the stage. The stage was straight in front of you, or maybe slightly to the right. But there was another flight of stairs that you came down, which was over in the corner, sort of Sandfields end, if you like, of the top rank. You came down on the end, but then the women's cloakroom was there.
Oh, yeah. I'm with you now. I'm with you.
Yeah.
That's what Biscuit used to hang out all the time around the women's cloakroom.
Yeah.
Not a bad place to be.
No.
Yeah. And then we met then the following Thursday. I remember, in fact, Des reminded me, you were meeting that girl on Thursday, didn't you? And I said, what girl? And he said, well, that girl that you were with on Saturday night, which I'd forgotten all about it. And and I remember I got on the bus on the end of Bryn Road, and she got on the bus on Riddings Park Road, and I thought, oh, is that her? And I think she must have thought the same. And then we both got off because we'd arranged to meet, which Des told me, you meeting her under the clock outside David Evans. And so I met her there. I think we went for a drink in the Buccaneer, and then we came down the Trafalgar. So that was the first night.
Maybe it was Trafalgar I was thinking of then.
Maybe, yeah.
I just remember having dark hair.
Yeah, she did have dark hair. Yeah. Because I mean, that was. I never hear. I do period. Remember Evo?
Yeah.
I see him periodically in town, and if you could say somebody that hasn't aged, it would be him, because he still looks exactly the same as he did all those years ago. But I never hear anything about. Remember Gary Ezel?
Yeah.
I never hear anything about him.
Funny enough, Phil mentioned him the other day. I think he used to go into the pub that's closed down now, the Robin Hood.
All right.
Yeah, I think he used to be quite a regular there.
Yeah, I know
he's a year older than us, isn't he?
I don't know. I don't know how age-wise. I always remember though, because I think his father worked in the post office, and obviously my father did. So I think they knew each other, and I think Gary. Well, I know Gary did end up as a postman, but he had a visit by the IB in the post office, and he had flipping weeks and weeks of mail in the house, because he used to just get his bag of mail and go home. And he delivered it. And he sort of thought, oh, I'll go later on this afternoon and deliver it. But then the afternoon would come, and then one day just wouldn't get delivered, and then I got away with that. I'll do it again, and he just went on and on doing it until in the end there must have been multiple people complaining that they weren't getting their mail, and he got caught out.
I wonder what he actually did with them.
I don't know whether he burnt them when they got so many or something, but that was a story. I never got it off him. That was a story I was told.
Yeah,
no postman. He didn't. He kept the mail, and in the end, obviously they found out. They followed him, and he had loads in his house, and he would post them in a bin near the Asda in Gosain, and he just. Why would he want to do it? It's just.
Yeah.
Must have lost the plot somewhere.
Yeah.
Not much good at their jobs, were they?
Not really.
It's not exactly a hard job either, is it? It's a steady wage.
Yeah, I don't think it's much of a job these days. According to my postman, he said They even got to go back to the depot when they finish.
I
now.
know my
Yeah.
person was really pissed off though, because the way he worked before, it was great. He got up early,
Yeah,
did his round, came back and picked the kids up. And now
Yeah.
they have to work a full day. And
Yeah.
they can't go back to the
Yeah.
depot, and if they get back early, they have to carry on.
yeah. So he
Yeah.
said even if they got a light load and they
Mm.
get it done, they go back and they giving somebody else's round to do.
Yeah.
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 I mean, you've got to ask, why do they go back?
You have to. Got to take the
They're
vans.
on what do you call it? They tracked, aren't they?
Yeah, they're all
Oh,
tracked.
yeah, is that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
And they at one point, I think they could take vans home with them.
Yeah.
They
But when
can't.
you say about like postmen, I know the bin men are going through a nightmare at the moment, and they're having being clamped down on. But I don't think there's many people today that are happy with their life, whatever job they're doing.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, the postmen are nearly all contract, aren't they now?
Yeah. Well, unless you
Postmen, sorry, not postmen.
Yeah.
Rubbishman, dustman.
yeah, unless you working in Oystermouth Castle, of course, being paid.
Yeah, paid a lot there. Yeah. Yeah.
They are quite happy with their.
Yeah, well, no, they're probably not actually. Everybody thinks they're not getting paid enough, isn't
Yeah, yeah,
it? I suppose. I mean, I had my nephew and niece down this weekend, and they both they work for themselves, but they both got very good sort of jobs. But I mean, there's me thinking of 50,000 is a good wage. No, I think 150,000 is probably an average wage or something. I don't know. They're in a different world to me.
Depends where you live, innit?
Well, yeah, well, they live up sort of just outside London, but
It's like my son and his partner, they earn the £100,000 mark each, but
yeah.
it's not really an awful lot of money for living in London. The house is £575,000.
But
Mortgage.
you then wonder how do sort of like waiters and things survive.
Well, they can't. They all rent, and even that's absolutely astronomical.
Yeah, but like the rent is astronomical. If their wages are not astronomical as well, they can't survive, can they?
I don't know how they do it.
I know a lot of them come from outside in.
Yeah.
I suppose they're all on sort of whatever credit is called now.
Not pension credit, but on
Universal credit. So they probably just work 3 days a week or something.
nursery is £100 a day.
Is it?
Yeah. So we had 5 days a week. That's £500 a week. That's 25 grand a year. So it means if you're on 40% tax, you're going to be on what, like 50, 60 grand a year just to keep your kid in nursery. It's just bonkers. Doesn't make any sense, does it?
Unless you run a nursery, I suppose.
Unless you run the nursery, yeah.
I mean, there's lots of jobs now that people never do before that they are doing, like dog sitting and cat sitting.
Yeah.
We were laughing today. Sorry, Brisky, you better close your eyes now. About people calling their pets fur babies or dogs, particularly. And I don't know what I think. Sharon or something has never heard the expression sort of thing, and she was sort of astounded. Why would they call them that? But,
it's true though, isn't it? People. Is it easier to look after a dog than it is to look after a human?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can get rid of the dog. You can't get rid of the human.
Yeah.
No, the dogs last a little bit less time. Huh? So you got the opportunity to change it.
I don't know. I think I prefer to look after a dog than a child.
It's easier.
It's a lot easier looking after a dog.
Yeah. All you got to do is give them a chocolate treat or something. They'll be happy.
And they're always there to give you a smile and a.
What was that bit? That's a bit worrying.
Oh my God, my doggy tendencies are coming out.
Yeah.
I thought it was a good one, a good impersonation of a dog, wasn't it?
I used to have a dog, but it was a proper dog, Labrador, like a proper dog sort of thing.
Proper dog. You had a London dog, my God.
I mean, they all seem to be wrapped up in blankets. I mean, every dog at Langland the other day, near enough, had a coat on. I'm sure someone had those big. What are the big coats called? The
Dry robes.
dry robes. I'm
Dry
sure
robes, yeah.
it's a
Oh,
dry
they've
Dry
probably
robe
got
for
matching
dogs.
dry robes, haven't they? Yeah, absolutely.
You know, dry
I mean,
robe
I
dogs.
know you were saying the other day that some people used to put them on dogs to stop them getting muddy and things, didn't they? Particularly long-haired ones, goats. But I don't think these are to stop them getting muddy. I think these were just.
But
Big.
if that keeps up, you know, you're going to have a generation soon of dogs that are going to freeze to death, and if they haven't got their coat on.
Well, they're already that, and their dogs don't last very long these days, do they?
Eh? Oh God.
Well, you don't get a dog for 13 years anymore. Dogs, 6 years, and then they have all sorts of issues that they got to have therapy for.
Or is that
And then it costs a fortune. Then
is that pedigree dogs, not mongrels?
well, there's not many mongrels around now, so they're all.
Mongrels, no.
Yeah. You got these mixtures. What do they call them? Doodles,
cockatoos,
Yeah.
cockatoos, labrapoodles.
Yeah.
Fashioned.
I think crossed with an Alsatian, but there must be something.
The Alsatians have been bred into I don't know what. They're not very strong dogs anymore, are they?
Yeah.
No, not many. But then you see other people with like big St. Bernards and things like that around. I think, why have you got a dog like that? Yeah. Great in the winter.
Or Chris Mort's got the Ridgebacks. The Ridgebacks are superb.
It's
Yeah,
a massive bloody dog, isn't it?
Yeah.
like and it's amazing how much dog food costs now. Like everything has all gone up, but I'm sure Gary knows how much cat food costs. But
Yeah.
Biscuit, ask Biscuit, he'll tell you.
What I didn't know, somebody was telling me the other day, some of the dogs they only eat special meats, so they go to the butchers and get. The butcher was telling me they get meats for the dog.
Yeah.
A dog and cat will eat anything so long as you don't pander to them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When they're hungry, they'll eat anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
But
talking
don't give them any raisins.
You mentioned Ridgebacks.
Go
Then
ahead.
when I was a kid delivering the meat for my father, Dr. Teddy Jones, who used to live in Myrtle Crescent around the corner next door to Mouse and Peter Griffiths, and he used to have a Ridgeback. And I was walking down Myrtle thing with a basket full of meat, and he let the Ridgeback out of the house. I put my hand out to feed him off, and he swallowed my hand. He bit my hand, and my arm was in his mouth up to well past the wrist, and he just closed his mouth over my hand. I was about 13, I think I was. Teddy Jenkins came out of the house with a frying pan and smashed him over the head with it and told him to get back in the house. And he did. He just let go of my hand. That's all he had to do is twist his head, and my hand would have snapped off.
Yeah. He was my doctor.
Massive dog. Teddy Jenkins.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice bloke.
He must be gone by now, I would have thought.
He's been gone for certainly 12 years. And Yvonne, his wife.
I didn't know his wife. He was a flipping character.
Yeah. Oh, his wife was very, very, very smart. YW 440 on a Jag.
Yeah.
And Kim, their daughter.
Yeah. I always remember I strained myself in work once. Christmas. It was on a Christmas time, just a few days before Christmas.
You have to lift up the tool bag, did you?
Yeah.
Well, it must be Christmas. Must have been the Christmas party.
Yeah.
Carrying the booze upstairs.
And one of my balls came up twice the size of the other one. I can't remember what size it was now. but it was bloody agony. And I can remember going to the foreman on the job. We were working, I was working for Reese and Kirby behind the Cockett Inn. We were building those houses behind the Cockett Inn. And the foreman took me, he said, I'll take you to the doctors, he said. So he took me to the doctors in his car, because I couldn't drive. In fact, I don't even know if I had a car, saying that I couldn't drive. No, I didn't have a car. And I went in to see Dr. Jenkins, and he examined me, and he said, you've strained yourself, you have. He said, it's one of two things. You've either lifted something too heavy in work, or your girlfriend is too much for you, and you need to share around with your mates. And when I came out and I explained to my mother what the doctor had said, she was flipping horrified. Marion was flipping, wasn't very amused. But that's the way he was, wasn't he? He was straight and to the point.
Wayne Evans has just been castigated all over the world for saying something similar.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
You have
Couldn't
to
even say that
strike that, Con, or we'll all be banned.
Who's Wayne Evans?
Oh, he was a guy who, I don't know, I think he was a comedian, but he sang an opera for an insurance company. Was it Go
Compare?
And then he's just grown and grown from there. He's got his own TV show and everything. But he said something just like what Biscuit said about some women on the show, and of course they took it into task, and he's sort of had to resign from everything. His girlfriend's left him, his dog gone crazy, and his mother's up in
He said
arms.
something like they were having a spit roast with him or something.
Yeah, I think one moved back into him.
Yeah.
Lead back or something. She didn't complain. It was somebody who took the video complained. So, well, he was a press man, so he could probably see a story.
Yeah, that's ridiculous, isn't it? You know?
And you've got to be so careful what you say.
There's no sense of humour anymore.
Yeah.
But
Well, as everybody will tell you, Con, that's not funny.
I mean, God, man, this world of ours, where you can't open your mouth without being sued, talked about, or fucking told to shut up, or don't be so stupid when you can't speak about anything, and you just get castigated for it. I mean,
well, basically, his life's been ruined now for that, because he's probably won't get any more contracts on TV. All his other work will be binned.
Was he banned from Facebook?
Huh?
Was he banned from Facebook?
Don't think he was on it.
But I'm sure he will be soon.
He'll be banned from everything now, won't he?
That will be the end, won't it? You know.
Yeah. I actually feel sorry for him, because he's not like a Jimmy Savile or something like that, is he? You know, he hasn't done anything hugely wrong. He hasn't murdered anybody. He said something.
What did he say? He just said his balls are too big or something like that. What did he say exactly? Let's hear it.
Who?
The guy.
No. He didn't say that. He said something about spit roasting or something, or split roast. Is it split or spit?
Spit roast.
Yeah.
A particular sexual.
With two girls and a bloke, or two men and a woman.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. Okay.
Use your imagination, Con.
Yeah.
And he only did it.
Didn't take much of
I understand. He said it sort of as a off the cuff. He said, "Oh, that was a bit like a spit roast," and that was the end of his working career.
Ridiculous. That's ridiculous.
I know.
I would sue the bastards. I would.
Well, you can't. In our world of woke, they're right and everybody else is wrong.
Yeah.
I mean, we've gone super woke now.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, only A, B, G, C, D, E, F, G plus 2 and minus 5 sevens around.
It's like that strange picture I found something.